Pumpkin seed trail mix. Create a personalized mix by blending the benefits of pumpkin seeds with other wholesome ingredients such as nuts, dried fruit, and dark chocolate chips. It is an ideal on the go snack that is both tasty and packed with nutrients. Pumpkin smoothies. Combine pumpkin puree with yogurt, milk, and your preferred fruits to make a creamy and invigorating smoothie. It's an excellent method for adding extra vegetables to your diet and keeping your palate satisfied. Before continuing, please take a second to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. If you find our content useful, we would appreciate your support by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Number 2, soy. Dr. Lee explains that research demonstrates a link between soy and both longevity and improved health. A study involving over 5,000 women with breast cancer revealed that those who consumed more soy lived longer. Their soy intake was associated with a reduction in the risk of death by nearly 30%. For women whose breast cancer was fully eliminated, the amount of soy they ate was also examined. Among those who consumed more soy, the cancer had a lower likelihood of returning. This doesn't just pertain to women. Studies suggest that soy may contribute to reducing the risk of prostate cancer. In Kyoto, Japan, a Dr. Saito's research involved vegetarian villagers who primarily ate soy. He had kept their urine frozen in jars. His superior told him to either find a compelling use for the urine or discard it. He decided to search for hormones in the urine, thinking he might find an interesting component. When he analyzed the urine using mass spectrometry, he observed spikes, one of which did not originate from humans, but came from soybeans. This spike was identified as genistein. In the lab, he was able to isolate this spike and apply it to blood vessels that would supply a cancer, and it instantly halted their growth. This led to the finding that genistein, present in plant-based foods like soybeans, could be anti-angiogenic, meaning it could cut off the blood flow that feeds cancers. But what gives soy such power? Soybeans are known to contain isoflavones, compounds that behave like estrogen in the body. This has caused alarm, particularly for women with hormone receptor positive breast cancer, since estrogen can promote tumor development. However, subsequent research has challenged these concerns, indicating that soy isoflavones may attach to estrogen receptors with less strength than the body's own natural estrogen. It is a widespread but completely inaccurate belief that soy should be avoided because it is harmful and can elevate the risk of breast cancer. This is an urban myth. Research now indicates that for women who consume soy, it could provide a protective benefit by preventing stronger estrogens from binding to receptors and stimulating cancer growth. So, if you want to enjoy some snacks made with soy, here are a few highly appetizing choices. Edamame. You can boil or steam these soybeans in their pods and add a sprinkle of sea salt. This is an excellent way to savor their fresh, nutty taste. Roasted soybeans. Enjoy soybeans by roasting and seasoning them, often called soy nuts. They provide a pleasing crunch and a good amount of protein. You can also play with various spices like chili powder or garlic salt for a different, flavorful snack. Soy yogurt parfait. Rather than just eating soybeans, you can utilize their milk. Create layers of your preferred yogurt with granola, diced fruit, and a significant portion of soy milk for a protein-filled and invigorating snack. Crispy tofu bites. To make these, slice firm tofu into cubes. Let it marinate in your chosen sauce, and then either bake or air fry until it's crispy. These crunchy tofu bites can serve as a delightful plant-based substitute for chicken nuggets. Number 3, tomatoes. Although you might view tomatoes merely as the colorful red spheres in your garden and kitchen, they are much more than a tasty element in salads and sandwiches. Extensive studies have demonstrated that tomatoes contain the compound lycopene, which hinders the growth of blood vessels. Dr. Lee states that tomatoes, one of his preferred foods, have a bioactive called lycopene, which has been found to enhance circulation, reduce the risk of both prostate and breast cancer, and also boost metabolism by burning away detrimental body fat. This potent antioxidant is also the substance that gives the fruit its red color. But how does lycopene function? First, by serving as an antioxidant, it counteracts free radicals and shields healthy cells from their damaging effects. Antioxidants are highly effective for weight loss and fat burning. A wealth of studies indicates that lycopene may affect cell growth processes, possibly inhibiting the uncontrolled multiplication of cells that can result in cancer. In specific types of cancer, lycopene might aid in controlling the action of hormones such as testosterone, which can have a role in the onset of prostate cancer. A prime example is a study of 79,000 men who were monitored for over 2 decades. It was discovered that men who ate cooked tomatoes 2 to 3 times per week experienced up to a 50% decrease in their risk of getting prostate cancer. While we know tomatoes are an excellent source of lycopene and that lycopene has anti angiogenic properties, a more fascinating finding from the study was that among the men who did get prostate cancer, those who ate more tomato sauce had a reduced number of blood vessels nourishing their cancer. Furthermore, tomatoes provide numerous other health advantages such as vitamins A and C, which additionally fortify the immune system and support overall health. One of the wonderful qualities of tomatoes is their adaptability. They can be used in a variety of recipes and transformed into snacks like classic caprese skewers. For a light and invigorating snack, thread cherry tomatoes, mozzarella balls, and fresh basil leaves onto skewers. Edamame and tomato salad. To make this snack, mix edamame pods with chopped tomatoes, red onion, and a simple vinaigrette. Sun-dried tomato pesto. Use sun-dried tomatoes to create a pesto with a high concentration of lycopene. Serve it on toasted whole wheat bread or crackers for a fast and satisfying snack. Gazpacho shooters. This cold Spanish soup is ideal for a hot day. Puree tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and garlic to make a revitalizing and wholesome snack. Here are additional tips to remember. Sautéing a tomato for just 2 minutes can elevate the body's absorption of lycopene by 50%. When tomatoes are cooked in olive oil, the absorption of lycopene doubles. Tomatoes are an excellent source of health-defending, bioactive activating compounds, though some varieties are better than others. For high lycopene content, seek out San Marzano, cherry, red black-skinned, and tangerine tomatoes. Number 4, apple. Growing up, most of us were told the adage, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, serving as a reminder of the value of healthy eating. But is there any merit to this saying when dealing with a condition as intricate as cancer? Dr. Lee expresses his fondness for apples, humorously noting that an apple a day brings this doctor to it because he loves their crisp, sweet flavor. He explains what makes apples so beneficial is chlorogenic acid, which boosts metabolism by burning off harmful body fat. Additionally, the skin of an apple contains something called ursolic acid. He advises washing apples thoroughly, but if you want one without pesticides, choosing an organic apple is better as it will have more ursolic acid in the skin. This acid attracts your stem cells and activates your metabolism. Apples are also one of the best sources of a natural bioactive known as proanthocyanidins. These compounds stimulate brown fat to burn away unhealthy fat, which is again beneficial for your metabolism. They also help safeguard your stem cells to aid in your body's regeneration from within. There's so much to like about them, so he encourages eating an apple. According to Dr. Lee, recent studies suggest that apples may indeed have a part in cancer prevention, representing a tasty and easily accessible snack that reinforces your health. Apples, similar to artichokes, are brimming with antioxidants. One such antioxidant is quercetin, located mainly in the peel. Research has indicated quercetin's ability to slow the growth and spread of cancer cells in lab environments. Another powerful element in an apple's protective capacity is fiber. This dietary substance encourages healthy digestion and gut function, which can have an indirect effect on the immune system, lower the risk of specific cancers, and help you maintain a healthy weight. Yet fiber is not the only component in an apple's immune-supporting arsenal. Apples are also a source of vitamin C, which aids in keeping the immune system robust, your body's initial line of defense against numerous illnesses, including cancer. While studies on the direct connection between apple consumption and cancer prevention are still in progress, there is a noted correlation between diets high in fruits and vegetables, apples included, and a decreased risk of certain cancers. Beyond cancer prevention, apples provide a wide array of benefits. They are a low-calorie snack, abundant in essential nutrients, which makes them an excellent option for weight management and cardiovascular health. So, aside from the usual method of grabbing and eating, here are a few suggestions for snacking on this remarkable fruit. Apple slices with nut butter. This timeless pairing provides a fulfilling mix of protein, beneficial fats, and fiber. Apple nachos. Cut apples into slices and spread them on a plate. Drizzle them with melted nut butter, add chopped nuts, and finish with dried fruit for a fun and wholesome spin on a well known party dish. Baked apples. As a cozy and comforting snack, baked apples can be stuffed with healthy ingredients like nuts, oats, and cinnamon. Apple smoothies. You can mix apples with your other favorite fruits, yogurt, or milk to create a revitalizing and wholesome smoothie loaded with vitamins and antioxidants. Although apples may not be a single solution for cancer, making them a regular part of a well rounded and healthy lifestyle can be a significant move toward achieving comprehensive well being. Researchers have found that brain tea matcha, which is the entire green tea leaf ground into a powder, is capable of killing breast cancer stem cells, which is quite remarkable. These are the foundational cells that allow cancer to return. However, it offers many other benefits, such as being an anti inflammatory food for conditions like psoriasis and helping to reduce stress. Over time, green tea has developed a reputation as a kind of miraculous drink that is highly effective in fostering overall health and well being. Furthermore, research has indicated that green tea can aid in preventing and even combating cancer. The cancer fighting potential of green tea comes from its abundance of antioxidants, especially epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG. In laboratory settings, EGCG has been observed to inhibit the growth and proliferation of cancer cells. Dr. Lee notes that everyone has heard about the benefits of green tea, which contains polyphenols, also known as catechins. One of these catechins, EGCG, is particularly good for you. It not only cuts off the blood supply to help starve cancers, but is also anti inflammatory, helps protect your stem cells, and supports regeneration from the inside out. The fiber and some catechins in green tea act as prebiotics that nourish your gut microbiome, keeping your gut bacteria healthy. It's also rich in antioxidants, which are beneficial for your DNA, and it stimulates your immune system. It also turns out that green tea has a role in managing your body fat. Green tea offers further potential advantages that could indirectly aid in cancer prevention. It may affect cell signaling pathways, potentially controlling cell growth and division. Additionally, the anti inflammatory qualities of green tea could be another tool in its defense, as persistent inflammation can be a contributing factor for certain cancers. Studies have also established a connection between drinking green tea and a reduced risk of specific cancers, such as those of the stomach, esophagus, and colorectum. Besides these benefits, it is a natural source of caffeine that promotes wakefulness without the nervousness that coffee can cause. Green tea also presents potential advantages for heart health and cognitive abilities. Its adaptability makes it an ideal element to include in your daily habits and diet. Here are some methods to enjoy it that go beyond the standard cup. Green tea smoothies. Mix green tea with fruits, yogurt, or milk to create a refreshing and wholesome smoothie full of antioxidants. Green tea popsicles. Freeze brewed green tea with a bit of honey or fruit juice for a cool and hydrating treat. Green tea ice cubes. Make a batch of green tea and freeze it in ice cube trays. You can add these cubes to water or fruit juices to impart a gentle green tea flavor. Green tea marinade, marinate chicken, fish, or tofu in green tea for a delicate and tasty dish. Number 6, pomegranate. From antiquity to contemporary medicine, pomegranates have been held in high regard for their health properties, but it is only in recent times that science has started to uncover the complete potential of this jewel toned fruit. In his pioneering research, Dr. Willie Lee has brought attention to the extraordinary qualities of the pomegranate, especially in the context of preventing cancer and burning fat. Pomegranates are full of bioactives, which are naturally present chemicals that give foods their potent biological effects, making them ideal for disease prevention. In pomegranates, these are called ellagic tannins. The ellagic tannins also play a part in the fruit's tangy taste and its color. At first look, you might not give much thought to this seeded fruit, but its tough exterior hides a wealth of compounds that enhance health. Dr. Lee's research has demonstrated that the pomegranate is a formidable partner in depriving cancer cells of nourishment owing to its high concentration of bioactive compounds, most notably ellagic tannins. What is it that makes these ellagic tannins so significant? According to Dr. Lee, pomegranate's ellagic tannins have been found to cut off the blood flow to tumors, effectively starving the cancer. He states that they function as strong inhibitors of cancer cell growth. To put it more simply, they halt the progression of cancer. Studies have indicated that these compounds can stop the cell cycle of cancer cells and even trigger apoptosis, a form of cellular suicide that is essential for getting rid of cells that could become cancerous. But the advantages of the pomegranate are not limited to cancer prevention. In the area of fat burning, this fruit performs exceptionally well. The reason for this is its distinct nutritional composition. Pomegranates are rich in fiber, which aids in feeling full and managing blood sugar levels, both crucial for weight control. Yet there is more to it than that. Dr. Lee highlights that the polyphenols in pomegranates have been found to decrease oxidative stress and enhance metabolic function, leading to more effective fat burning. Now, you may be thinking that all this is great, but are wondering how you can actually consume more pomegranates. Here are some appetizing methods for including this superfood in your meals. Pomegranate and feta salad. Sprinkle pomegranate seeds on a base of mixed greens and crumbled feta to create a salad that is both sweet and savory. Pomegranate smoothie bowl. Blend pomegranate seeds with frozen berries and a banana, then finish with a topping of chia seeds and sliced almonds for a breakfast rich in nutrients. Pomegranate salsa. For a vibrant, tangy condiment that is excellent with whole grain crackers, or as a topping for grilled fish, mix pomegranate seeds with diced cucumber, red onion, and cilantro. Pomegranate tea. For a revitalizing tea that is full of antioxidants, steep pomegranate seeds in hot water. Number 7, papaya. Initially, papaya might seem to be just another sweet fruit, but hidden within its tender flesh is a rich source of nutrients that can have a significant effect on our health. Dr. Lee emphasizes papaya's capacity to reduce the risk of lung cancer. But what is the exact mechanism by which it achieves this? The answer is found in a compound named beta cryptoxanthin, a powerful carotenoid that is found in large quantities in papaya. Dr. Lee explains this has been shown to be effective in lowering the risk of lung cancer. He elaborates that the red hue in papaya is due to carotenoids, specifically beta cryptoxanthin and beta carotene. These compounds are also anti inflammatory and, as one might guess by now, also anti angiogenic. A study conducted at Tufts University showed that this compound lowered both the quantity and the aggressiveness of lung tumors in mice, which implies it could offer similar protective benefits in people. However, beta cryptoxanthin does not act alone. Dr. Lee indicates that other carotenoids present in papaya, such as lycopene, have potent anti inflammatory and anti angiogenic effects. In simpler terms, they may assist in stopping the growth of cancer cells and hindering the development of new blood vessels that tumors require to expand. Yet, papaya's advantages go beyond just preventing cancer. Despite its sweetness, papaya is remarkably low in calories while being high in fiber. This pairing aids in promoting a sense of fullness and helps with digestion, thereby assisting in weight management. The fiber in papaya also contributes to stabilizing blood sugar levels, which makes it a superb food choice for individuals aiming to keep their weight in a healthy range. Interestingly, Dr. Lee observes that the benefits of papaya can be maintained even if the fruit is not fresh. He notes that frozen papaya chunks are also very beneficial as the freezing process effectively seals in all those bioactive compounds, making them perfectly fine to consume. Research on anti inflammatory and cancer inhibiting properties has shown that freezing papaya can help preserve its bioactive components, which ensures its health benefits are retained over time. This quality makes papaya a flexible component of your diet, usable whether fresh or frozen. So, how can you integrate this tropical superfood into your daily regimen? Here are a few tasty suggestions. Papaya breakfast boat. Slice a papaya in two, remove the seeds, and then fill it with Greek yogurt, granola, and a little honey for a breakfast that is full of nutrients. Tropical papaya salsa. Dice papaya and combine it with red onion, cilantro, lime juice, and a bit of jalapeno to create a lively, zesty salsa that is a great accompaniment for grilled fish or chicken. Papaya smoothie bowl. Puree frozen papaya pieces with coconut milk and a hint of lime juice. Top it with sliced almonds, chia seeds, and fresh berries for a revitalizing and wholesome meal. Grilled papaya. Coat papaya slices with a small amount of honey and grill them for several minutes on both sides. You can serve it with a bit of vanilla frozen yogurt for a more nutritious dessert choice.